first down off the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give is to Williams. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Touchdown, Red Raider! They grab the early lead.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down. Obviously, you just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David. out. He was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Looking down the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Anderson wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
That's caught. It's Nakua. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. BYU lines up quickly. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Buys a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The give to the back. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Sends it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raider! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Boise State looked like a bunch of world beaters I think a lot of people forget just how much this program dominated the WAC and Mountain West conferences, and they're a problem again. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make no, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. BYU right back to the line.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Rush is on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Holds it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Past the 30. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Going to try to get it himself. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. And throw here is incomplete.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
Touchdown, Red Raider! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Nakua. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Will throw. Punch it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Cougars racing to the line in a hurry-up. It'll be a draw. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him. They wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Caught near the sticks. It's Shelton. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. To the air, it's Hammond. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Anderson will throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Gets away from one, finds room. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. BYU lines up quickly. Anderson wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's the pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
On the run, it's Birch. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Dumps it to the back. The short hands. It's Hatcher. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cougars! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gentry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've got it inside the 30. Mark it at the 28, it's 1st down. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give is to Williams. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. On the direct snap, it's Gentry. On the run, still looking. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming up, and the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make them pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go! Brown wants to pass. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Hatcher. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on second down. Makes the pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got to...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Get set.
Brown will throw it. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. Touchdown Cougars. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Never a
touchdown, Red Raider! Stealing a score on special teams. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Connection to the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right the field, and I want to throw it right over.
They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarter.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 15. He races all the way down to the 11-yard line before they finally get him out of bounds. They'll try the outside to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop. scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Brown wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hatcher. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. This BYU offense set up with another first down. On the ground, it's Birch. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Got a man. It's Smith. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. He lets it fly. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Birch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's got it down the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Birch. Turning it on! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. BYU with the 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. He's got him. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Just keep slinging it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention and prep.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Bringing it back. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here.
Green 25.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Brown wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
Where's he going? False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked.
He wants to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Gentry. He's stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be fourth. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fakes to grab. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. On target.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. But we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Lets it fly. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They bring him down, strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Just complete and utter